Welcome to the NBA here on 2K Sports, a special Martin Luther King Day edition. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Myles Turner.
On the boards, he's been a much bigger presence these last few years than he had been prior. And he can be counted on now to make an impact with his rebounding. And that's a product of all the work he's put in down low.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. In the post, it's Toppin and Turner. Benedict Mathurin is out there with T.J. McConnell. And it's Siakam in at the 3, the small forward. And for Utah, George is out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Walker Kessler. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. And it's Hendricks in at the small forward. And we know, Greg, most of the talk coming into this game focused on the front court matchup. A lot of talent in the low post here.
And, you know, a lot of times that means it'll come down to the rebounding battle. Whoever controls the boards will have a big leg up in the physical and mental aspect of this game.
Looking at the last game for the Indiana Pacers, it was a loss to the Nuggets in Ball Arena.
Yeah, I mean, in that one, you really saw a difference in aggression between the two teams, particularly on the boards.
You know, I think that was the big difference in the game. One team was pounding the glass relentlessly, while the other team, not so much.
So Clark, with his talent and upside, the future is extremely bright for Benedict Mathurin.
Very bright, shining extremely bright. I love this young man. Like his comportment, Kevin, as much as I like his athleticism and his ability to score at all 3 levels, he just seems to be unfazed and plays with a maturity and confidence that belies his youth.
And he knocks down the first one.
A tremendous score from the 2-guard spot. Mathurin is a little like Jason Richardson, former Warriors great. Perhaps Mathurin can have that same type of career, maybe exceed it.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Greg, in terms of the Pacers' last few seasons, some have pointed to their relative lack of size. What do you think?
Well, I think a big push for them this summer was adding to their front court, particularly getting more size at the forward positions. And I think they've improved in that regard.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Buries it from 3-point range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Here's Siakam. Drops it in from 14 feet away.
And Siakam always has options in the mid-range. He's a talented shooter who can make that shot.
They set the pick. Here's George. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. McConnell scanning the floor. Turner finds Mathurin. No good on the triple. Jazz has gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. There's the pass to Kessler. Jazz passing it around. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's McConnell. Here's Siakam. And it's Utah with the rebound.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Hendricks, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Well, Clarkson doesn't do huge assist numbers, but he won't waste a wide-open opportunity.
Siakam outside. Outside Turner. It's up a 3. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power. Hammering down the 2-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Tapping a screen on George. A shot off that time. Excellent D there from Markkanen.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
Pass to Clarkson. George sets a screen for Clarkson. That falls. Nice feed that time from George.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game.
And the numbers now for Pascal Siakam, how his last 10 games have gone. He's averaging 15 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. Even though his numbers have been more than solid, I think he'll want to step his game up to another level.
Yeah, and you know, on paper, those numbers are terrific. Most players would be thrilled with those numbers, but as good as they are, I know this guy expects more of himself.
Pacers trail by 8. McConnell with it. 11 points for him in that last game against the Nuggets in Denver. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. The grind of the NBA season wears on, but what a pleasure this year is turning out to be. Let's check out the West and see how the standings look. Look at Utah. They're way down there in the conference standings, looking for a lot of improvement during the second half of the season. Here's George. Boy, he was something else against the Lakers. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. And so Siakam will bring it up for Indiana. 8-point game. Going inside, and it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Tell you what, early in the game, these kinds of plays can really set the tone.
Here's Turner, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Keontae George picks one up.
And, you know, because Turner is such a good free throw shooter for his position, defenses really can't send him to the line too often. He'll make them pay.
You know, Greg, one thing you got to admire about Myles Turner is how sensational a shot blocker he is. Every year among the leaders in the NBA.
And, Kevin, such a dependable defensive anchor. Someone that just reads shooters well, knows when to go after the block.
Clark, here we are looking at Myles Turner, a terrific player. What stands out to you?
There are a couple of things. His ability to knock down three-point shots as a big guy, but more than that, his primary attribute to me is the fact he's an outstanding rim protector. Excellent timing, runs the floor, and really protects the basket for his team. You make your teammates better by giving them good passes. That one was perfect.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Pass to McConnell. Now Siakam. 6 on the shot clock. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
With a harmonious blend of length and strength, Siakam has become a dependable interior scoring option.
The Jazz on offense. They're on a 14-6 run. There's the pick. The drive by Clarkson. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And this is the advantage Clarkson has. I mean, he's a big combo guard and can convert through contact.
Siakam outside. Back to McConnell. Here's Toppin. And the 3 off target.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Bounce pass from McConnell. Right side Turner. Over Kessler. The shot by Turner no good. Jazz leading by 10. Here's Clarkson talking about that win against the Lakers. He was a big factor in that game as well. Passes it to Kessler. Clock at 6. Nice ball movement by Utah. And here's George for 3. Siakam pulls it in. Pacers trail by 10. Here's McConnell. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Walker Kessler. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul of the first quarter, and they may want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
John Collins, he's checked in for Utah. And McConnell gets it to go.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
The Jazz have gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far. Outside Collins. Back to Clarkson. Inside. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And at this point of the year, Greg, injuries starting to mount for some teams.
And this is where your depth gets tested, your resolve, because it takes a strength in numbers and strong leadership to get through it.
Here's McConnell. George with the defensive effort.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
The rebound by Turner.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
And the shot goes in.
No hold back in Mathurin. He just goes right at him.
And so George will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. They have a 9-point lead. Hendricks passes to Collins. Down low. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And it's Mathurin missing. Jazz leading by 11. Here's Hendricks. He's got 9.
And a moment here to see the numbers for Miles Turner. He's been dominant over the last month. And he's also ranked in the top 10 in blocks per game. No trespassing when he's in the lane.
And he's a top 10 rebounder this year for good reason. He's unbelievably driven, and he competes with you for the entire game. The Jazz making a switch here. Sexton's checked in. And a change for the Pacers. Nesmith, he's checked in for Pascal Siakam. Turner inside. He's guarded by Markkanen.
What athleticism from Turner. My goodness. He loves getting chances to throw it down like that.
Utah has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. The pass to Collins. The shot's good on the assist by George. Collins has got his second basket of the night.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you've got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
Now, here's McConnell. No good from outside.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
Outside, Sexton. Lobbed up there for Collins. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
Outside, Mathurin. With the floater. Nice D from Sexton.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Horton Tucker's checked in for Utah. Chris Dunn comes in for George. Jazz leading by 14. Well, the Utah Jazz, GA, have one of the highest win percentages in NBA history.
And they're probably the greatest franchise to never win a championship. They made the finals twice. Unfortunately, they had to face Jordan and the Bulls both times.
5 to shoot. Here's Markkanen. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Pacers trail by 14. Here's Toppin. Here's Nembhard. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Collins with some nice D. And it's the Jazz's ball. Their last game a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
Here's Nesmith following the basket by Colin Sexton. Right side to Walker. Here's Turner. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Man, love how Turner reads the defense, sensing and seeing separation as the pass is coming his way. Man, calmly pulling up for the shot. Nice.
Now, here's Collins. He's got 7. There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Nesmith. Markkanen pulls it in. Markkanen's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Pass to Horton Tucker. There's a screen by Collins. Markkanen from outside. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 4th rebound in this one. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Walker kicks to Toppin. Here's Nesmith. Misses the 3. Outside, Sexton. Fires from way outside. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Jazz lead by 14. From the Delta Center, it's the NBA on 2K Sports. And thanks for joining us again, folks. 2K Sports broadcasting here on MLK Day, bringing you the NBA. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Utah Jazz.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
Sexton is the point. Clarkson is in it too. John Collins is out there with Yurtseven. And it's Horton Tucker in at the 3. That's the group right now for Utah. Here's Nembhard. Still yet to score. Kicks it out to Siakam. Good on the 3-point shot. Siakam's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for Indiana. Pass to Horton Tucker. It's rebounded by Indiana. Last time they met was in Indiana.
And the last time they faced this club, rebounding was their big advantage.
Clearly, that was the overriding factor. A double-digit advantage on the boards. They just pounded them inside.
Nice shot by Smith.
We've seen growing confidence from Smith behind the arc. I mean, he takes these pretty readily now.
Sexton kicks to Yurtseven. The dish now to Clarkson. It dropped for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, guys. Walker Kessler has already made an impact for the Jazz. Now, Will Hardy says the physical tools that he has allow him to be successful. He's shown so much growth on both ends of the floor. I think defense comes natural to Walker in a lot of ways, but his ability to learn the offense has been tremendous. Kevin?
It has. Another great young player. We enjoy them all. David, thank you. That one falls for Jackson. Hey, Special K, in your playing days, you were such a strong defender. Who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Hey, I appreciate the love, partner, but strong defender attached to my name back in the day would not mix well, if we're talking truth. But I will tell you, the hardest guy I had to deal with was Bernard King. He gave me fits. He was relentless in his pursuit of the pumpkin. They ran a bunch of stuff for him when he was playing for the Knicks, and that dude could put it in the basket.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
People say the mid-range shot is dying, but so far in this one, that has not been the case for this team.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
A second-round draft pick in 2022, Clark Nembhard, is pretty impressive.
I might even categorize him as a surprise hit, if you will. He makes a huge impact out there when he's on the floor. And for somebody that was drafted in the second round, that's great value. You know, Clarkson really working on his range, and defenses better wise up to it.
Siakam outside. Takes it inside. And the shot is good. Siakam's got 9.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out. But it looks like they're putting it together right now.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Jackson passes to Nembhard. Pass to Siakam. Yurtseven with the rebound.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Horton Tucker, the pass to Sexton. High post shot. Here's Collins, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Sexton has to just keep developing his court awareness. You want to see more passing from him.
Kicks it to Smith. Out to the wing. Smith with a screen on Sexton. Nembhard, another shot. And with that, the Utah lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Smith.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
A shot by Nembhard, no good.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Here's Nesmith. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. If you know him well, the Pacers winning 3 championships in the ABA back in the 70s. But they're still looking for their first NBA title.
Yeah, exactly. They've played in the finals. Took the Lakers to 6 games, but that was over 2 decades ago. And right now, they're playing in a very crowded and tough Eastern Conference.
That's good from Nesmith.
They've scored really well this quarter. Keep it up, and they'll find themselves right back in it.
A different look for Utah. Walker Kessler comes in for Yurtseven, and Georgia subbed in for Talen Horton Tucker. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Here's Clarkson. Pacers with the rebound.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Keontae George picks one up. Hey, Greg, we love watching T.J. McConnell on the floor. It's like watching a guard from a couple decades ago.
And Kevin, this guy's just an old school point guard. His focus is on defense and passing, and great at both of those as an undersized guard in today's NBA.
The Pacers making a switch here. Smith is checked in. That misses, so he splits the free throws. You know, Greg, one place you really see Walker Kessler making his presence felt is on the defensive end.
And boy, he has got a nose for blocks, doesn't he? I mean, able to detect shots forming and get a hand on the ball. It is such a gift that allows this guy to make such a big difference on that side of the ball.
Now, here's Toppin. Jordan Clarkson missing his last shot. Left side, Mathurin. Indiana again missing. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors.
The total answer for this team. Clarkson on one tonight.
Pacers trail by 4. Siakam finds McConnell. Toppin with it. Now McConnell. The pass to Smith. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Smith's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Pass to Kessler. Here's Clarkson. The teardrop falls in. Clarkson's got 14.
Nice counter move by Clarkson. The defense plays him to take it to the rack. He floats one in on him instead.
Pass to Siakam. Outside Mathurin. Let's see some of the numbers here for Pascal Siakam.
And guys, he's regressed a little bit offensively. He hasn't been the same this month as he was earlier in the season. He's lacking the edge that he had, and he needs to change his mindset. Stop sitting back and get into attack mode.
Miles Turner, he's checked in for the Pacers. Nesmith comes in for Pascal Siakam. Good on both. Now, here's George. Still scoreless. And he's going up for the alley-oop. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Here's Mathurin. 6 points for him. Toppin inside. Markkanen on him. Toppin can't get it to go. Clarkson passes to Markkanen. And it's sent back by Turner.
What timing from Turner. I mean, that's a big part of blocking shots. Reading the shooter and then timing it perfectly to send that shot in reverse.
Here's Mathurin. His last outing, he had 8 points. And there's the feed to Toppin. Utah with the rebound. And here's Clarkson. Passes it to Hendricks. There's the screen. The pass to Clarkson. Back to Markkanen. Buries the long-range jumper. And it's a 7-point Jazz lead.
And the quick trigger of Markkanen is impressive. He's got such a fluid release, too, especially on these catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Timeout called the Pacers. Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Clarkson. The players you see here contribute as much on D as they do at the other end of the court. A list of the steal leaders among point guards. 5th, Colin Sexton.
And not only are these players tremendous at picking a ball handler's pocket, but as terrific point guards, they also know how to jump into passing lanes and get a steal or deflection that way as well.
For sure. I mean, they wreak havoc defensively in all kinds of ways. On the ball, off the ball, in transition. Boy, this group is the complete package at both ends of the floor.
And here is Turner after the three-pointer from Lauri Markkanen. Pass to Nesmith. Into the lane.
And already his third foul. It's got to be time to get him out of there probably until the third quarter.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. Collins checked in for the Jazz. Utah leading by 4. Pass to Hendricks. He kicks it to Markkanen. Nice ball movement by Utah. The shot's good. Hendricks has got 13.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
And so here is Indiana after the basket by Utah.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, another turnover there. But, guys, overall, they've taken really good care of the basketball.
McConnell against Sexton. Mathurin passes to McConnell. It's through for a second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
Good work by Mathurin getting rid of the ball. When somebody has a better shot, you got to throw it his way.
McConnell against Sexton. Kicks to Markkanen. Passes it to Hendricks. The 10-footer. Toppin pulls it in. Pacers trail by 4. And the pass to Turner. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 8.
Confident in the paint. Turner knows he can cash in from this area.
And so Sexton will bring it up for the Jazz. Pass to Hendricks. Collins setting the pick for Sexton. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Shot clock at 6. Utah needs to get off a shot here. The Jazz with another miss.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Collins against Mathurin. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Utah has gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Pass to Hendricks. Now here's Markkanen. To the paint. Shoots. Out of bounds. Indiana takes possession. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Indiana. On Thursday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Sacramento to take on the Kings. And then on Friday, they'll go up against the Trailblazers in Portland.
And for their matchup with Phoenix, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
Horton Tucker's checked in for Collins. And a change for the Pacers. Siakam's checked in. McConnell. Here's Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
.111 left in the first half. Jazz shooting 44% from the field in the second. Horton Tucker, the pass to Kessler. Back to Horton Tucker. Yep, that one goes. And the Jazz lead by 2.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Siakam outside. There's 47 seconds left here in the second. You know what you love seeing from Pascal Siakam is his confidence continuing to grow.
And Kevin, especially when it comes to scoring. Pascal understands how valuable he is to his team and how much they lean on him to step up on that end.
And he sinks the second.
A big man who can score, rebound, and pass. This is why Siakam has become a huge piece of this team.
Now, here's Sexton. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Lakers.
And then there was his passing. When he wasn't scoring on his own, he was making plays for his teammates. They just couldn't figure out how to defend him.
Clock at 2. Jacks up a 3. The Pacers pull it in. Siakam's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Passes it to Sexton. Fires for 3. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Jordan Clarkson getting it done for the Utah Jazz. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks. Rick, what do you not like about how your team is playing so far?
Well, we weren't into it. We missed the block out. We were taking a couple of bad shots. So we just need to refocus. Key in this game, we got to take away their open jump shots and threes, and we got to rebound.
Rick, thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Hello, everybody. No lack of drama tonight. The Utah Jazz might be taking this one all the way down to the wire.
Man, I'm just looking at these assist totals, man, and they've done a nice job of sharing the rock, man. Unselfish play, man. That's my type of basketball.
Kenny does have the best assist numbers on this set.
Nope.
Yeah. Yes, Shaq, he does.
Whatever.
And now, something that gets a lot of publicity. Who could be qualifying for the three-point contest?
Man, there's some sharpshooters on this list. I would love that opportunity to swat each and every one of their shots.
What if they ran off 3 screens first?
Wouldn't matter. I'd go right through those.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
Happy Martin Luther King Day, everyone, and welcome back as we get going again here at 2K Sports. You gotta like what Jordan Clarkson has done in this game.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
And thanks for joining us again, folks. 2K Sports broadcasting here on MLK Day, bringing you the NBA. On the court for Indiana. In the post, it's Toppin and Turner. TJ McConnell is out there with Benedict Mathurin. And it's Siakam in at the 3 slot. Now, here's Toppin. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Toppin's got the lead up to 2 now for the Pacers. And so George will bring it up for Utah. Now the pass to Kessler. He dishes it to Clarkson. Kessler with it. He's against Turner. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
To the wing on the left. Here's the 3. Utah with the rebound. Markkanen's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be? But so far, that's not been the case.
It's good. Clarkson's got the game tied up here for the Jazz.
Fighting his way inside, Clarkson shows good body control.
Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. McConnell against George. Toppin sets a screen for Mathurin. Shoots over Markkanen, and he overshot that one, missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The Pacers are a team on the rise, and Tyrese Halliburton says one of the favorite parts about the way we're building the culture here is it's not just showing up for a game, and that's it. We watch games, text about games, talk about games when we get to the arena. I just want to be around guys who love basketball and want to be great. Kevin?
Isn't that special, David? Hey, thanks for that report. Pass to Hendricks. Clarkson outside. The high post shot, and there's another one for the Jazz.
And you got to give it up for Clarkson. I mean, he's a natural from mid-range.
Pacers trail by 4. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Turner for 3. Hands it from downtown. Turner's got 11.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Outside, Markkanen. Back to Clarkson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Nice strong move there by Clarkson. He'll get free throws.
For Utah, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws, 81% as a team.
And, guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
And the first one drops.
Really a good free throw shooter. You'd like to see Clarkson get to the line even more because of that.
And both free throws good for Clarkson. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. McConnell with it. He's got 5. Mathurin with a screen on George. McConnell with it. And it's Clarkson picking him up. Mathurin, good.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's got 22. 14 feet away. It's rebounded by Indiana. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. They're in the midst of this long 6-game road trip. That will be game 4. McConnell passes to Toppin. Outside Mathurin. And Indiana, another 3.
And you've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Extremely impressive was the rally they made. I mean, we'll see how much their comeback might have taken out of them. And we'll see if they can keep that foot on the pedal now.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah. And now that we have a moment, let's see the best free throw shooting teams in the NBA. The Pacers 4th.
You know, it's really a team-wide talent. You want to foul to stop layups, but against them, you're not saving much. They'll make you pay time and again.
Jazz trail by 3. Pass to Hendricks. Outside, Markkanen. Passes to George. To the middle. Here's Hendricks. And he takes that one up and powers it through. Indiana's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. There's the pass to Toppin. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Fade away, and Siakam with the basket on the assist by McConnell. Siakam's got the lead up to 3 now for the Pacers. For Utah, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. McConnell against George. And it's McConnell with the rebound. Pacers leading by 3. And it's Mathurin missing. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That's foul number 2 for him. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Here's George. Nothing on the board. And the layup's good off the glass.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Here's McConnell after the basket by Utah. Siakam kicks to McConnell. Pass to Turner. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. McConnell's got 5 assists tonight.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Now George. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Out to Clarkson. It's good. This game is all even. Clarkson's got 11 points in the quarter.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. The Jazz making a switch here. Collins is checked in.
4th in opponent shooting percentage. And they are in the top 3rd in the league in blocks. Rim protection, obviously important to them, and they have the horses to do it.
And they're a team you can't send to the free throw line because, Greg, of their incredible percentage. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Pass to Siakam. That one misses. Collins with some nice D.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Neesmith, he's checked in for the Pacers. Utah leading. You know, Greg, after a few seasons of development, Lauri Markkanen has really emerged.
And he's such a unique player. It took him a while to kind of figure out how to maximize all of those talents and also minimize the weaknesses. But boy, has he arrived.
Now, here's Clarkson. 25 points in the game. Now, here's McConnell. He's covered by Kessler. Passes it to Mathurin. And that's a foul called on Lauri Markkanen. That's his first foul. McConnell against George. Outside Mathurin.
You know, this is why Clarkson can be a bit of a big tease defensively. I mean, he has all the tools to shut guys down.
Fires, high post. That's good for George on the assist by Markkanen. And the Jazz lead by 3. For Indiana, they've gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Outside Mathurin. Turner with a screen for Mathurin. Kessler with the rebound.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
Back to Clarkson. Puts up a deep three. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And let's take a look here at John Collins. He's been a factor for them over the last month, getting around 12 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. Even though his numbers have been more than solid, I think he'll want to step his game up to another level.
Yeah, and on paper, those numbers are terrific. Most players would be thrilled with those numbers, but as good as they are, I know this guy expects more of himself.
The first free throw is good. Mathurin hits them both. And so it's Utah here with the ball. At one point, they led by 16. George looking over the floor. There's the lob to Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
And I like that. Markkanen needs to play like a 7-footer because he's got the talent, but he also has a pretty strong frame when he wants to use it.
Now, here's McConnell. He's got 5. Indiana again missing.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
And George gets it to go.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
McConnell against George. And there's the pass to Nesmith. On the wing, Mathurin. A floater. It's deflected. And he gets it back. Clock is at 3. Shoots over Clarkson. And it's Mathurin missing.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Now, here's Collins. 9 points in the game so far. Connects from three-point range. Markkanen's got 12 points in the game.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And the Pacers call time here. And the Jazz with some changes. Horton Tucker's checked in for Jordan Clarkson, and it's Sexton in for George. The Pacers making a change here. Pacers trail by 8. Here's Nembhard. Pass to Turner. To the inside. Nembhard's shot is good. Nembhard's got his second basket of the game.
Turner's showing improvement as a passer, and the more he looks to distribute the ball, the better his team is.
Sexton the pass to Kessler. Now Horton Tucker. Tries the spin move. Just 5 to shoot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Jarace Walker.
And when Collins goes up, the interior defense runs out of options. He forces them to get sloppy.
And that one falls for Collins. And so Collins nails both of them.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Here's Nembhard. Defended by Sexton. Turner passes to Nesmith. From deep, Walker hits the three-point bomb.
Oh, what a weapon. Walker can abuse you inside, and he can also stretch the floor.
Horton Tucker with it. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. And it's sent back by Turner. They get it back. Pacers trail by 5. There's 1:38 left to play in the third. Got a hand on it.
And that's evidence that Markkanen is working on his defense, and it's critical that he does so. And blocks like this show he's making good stride.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Jazz.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
And, you know, they've done a fantastic job scoring inside as a result, finding plenty of opportunities to cash in near the hoop.
Free throw, no good for Markkanen.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And guys, I think it's exactly the right thing to do with the lead. Keep going at defenders and find a way to get yourself to the line.
Now, here's Sexton. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Pacers trail by 8. Here's Nembhard. Turner with a screen on Sexton. Out to Turner. Lets it go from deep. Drops in the tray. Turner's got 16.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for them.
Nembhard, the pass to Turner. Collins with it. He's picked up by Walker. Nice ball movement by Utah. Sexton for 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
And because of the combination of strength and blazing speed, Sexton can get to the line at a high rate.
And he's good on the first of 3. Donnie's checked in for Walker Kessler. And he's good on the second.
And how about the explosiveness of Sexton, a crafty floor general who is consistent in how hard he attacks the defense.
And he makes all 3. 34 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Nesmith. Passes it to Nembhard. Got a piece of it.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Walker in the post, and the dunk by Walker.
When Jarris Walker stuffs it, we feel those bucks over here.
The third quarter comes to a close. Utah out in front, leading by 6. From the Delta Center, it's the NBA on 2K Sports. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Thanks again for joining us, and welcome back to our special Martin Luther King Day presentation of the NBA. Sexton is the point. Clarkson is in at 2. Talen Horton-Tucker out there with Collins. And it's Yurtseven in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group right now for Utah. And here are the Pacers now, following the bucket by the Jazz. No good on that one. And the second free throw, good. Jazz leading by 7. Outside, Sexton. Collins dishes to Clarkson. And it's sent back by Turner. Now, here's Siakam. Defense is right there. That's no good. He's shooting 5 of 10 for the night. The Jazz shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Collins wide open. He fires. Off target from outside.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
The pass to Siakam. Here's Nembhard. Defended by Sexton. Smith outside. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Clarkson, and it's Smith missing. For Utah, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And Aaron Nesmith gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Jackson, he's checked in for Miles Turner. Now, here's Yurtseven. Clarkson outside. Over Nesmith. And it's good from the elbow. Clarkson's got 27.
What a nice feel. Good feel for the pick and roll. Clarkson sees his opportunity and capitalizes.
Siakam. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
Gets the defender to sell out on the pump fake, then flips it in.
Horton-Tucker in the corner. That 3 off the mark. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Pacers. They trail by 7. Jazz have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Here's Horton-Tucker, covered by Smith. Here's Clarkson. He doesn't hit that one. Pacers trail by 7. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Jackson misses.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their league. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Collins finds Sexton. Knocks down the 3 ball.
You know, the timing, the rhythm, I'm a big fan of when Sexton can just catch and shoot.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
No good with the triple. Pacers shooting not great, 40% for the game. Here's Nesmith. It's tipped. Lets it fly. And the rejection by Jackson. Siakam passes to Nesmith. Here's Nembhard. Jackson has the open look, and the Pacers can't get it to go. Jazz leading by 10. The open look here for Sexton, and it's off from 3-point range. So it's the Pacers now. Here's Nesmith, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
And here's Sexton. Now Yurtseven. Clarkson outside. Over Nesmith. The shot by Clarkson, no good. Pacers trail by 8. Siakam, right side. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And the insane athleticism of Siakam excels at probing inside and making the D get aggressive.
Throw good, Siakam. George is checked in for Utah. He's off on the second. Utah has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Now McConnell. After Jordan Clarkson missing on that last 3-pointer, McConnell finds Siakam. He takes it in. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
Oh, the numbers speak for themselves. Siakam showing great versatility on the offensive end.
Jazz leading by 5. Top of the key, Yurtseven. Dishes it to Sexton. And no good that time. Mathurin with some nice defense.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Good work there as it goes. Now it's just a 3-point Jazz lead.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Sexton's shot is good.
And it's important Sexton makes those. The more he hits from outside, the more the floor will open up.
McConnell kicks to Siakam. To the left wing. Toppin, no one around him. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
Collins setting the pick for Clarkson. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Shoots over Clarkson. Siakam passes to Turner. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Back to Mathurin. 5 on the clock. Toppin can't get it to go. Jazz leading by 3. Knocks it loose. Here's Collins. And finish off by Collins.
Oh, nice to see a power forward like Collins throw it down. We know he can hit a 3, but go with the easy hoop.
Now, here's Siakam. Some solid defense from Clarkson. Collins, a screen on McConnell. Here's Clarkson. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
Part of what makes Clarkson a threat on every possession. He can do it inside, outside, anywhere on the floor.
Utah calls timeout. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Able to listen in on Will Hardy's huddle with his team. He's obviously pretty happy. He said, I know they're not going to take us lightly next time. And he knew what the deal was with that underdog role coming into the game.
All right, David, thanks. And so he makes both from the line.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
Now, here's McConnell. Toppin with it. Pass to Siakam. And here's McConnell. Mathurin for 3. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. McConnell's got his 6th assist on the night.
The confidence of Mathurin, palpable. You see it and feel it. That looked good from the moment it left his hand.
A nice shot by George.
He wasn't able to get his name in the score sheet in the first half. But he looks like he's starting to find his comfort zone here.
McConnell against George. And a wide open look for Mathurin. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Now, here's Clarkson. And a miss there on the triple.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
Siakam's shot is off.
You know, after connecting on one three-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since. No, it's early in his career, but Mathurin already knocking down several big shots late.
And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Jazz. At one point, they led by 16. Pass to Kessler. And the layup falls. And the Jazz lead by 6.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Stolen by Clarkson. Here's George. The shot by Markkanen. Nobody around. Toppin pulls it in. Toppin's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Siakam. And good that time. Siakam's got 9 points here in the second half.
Massive hoop there from Siakam. We've seen him do it in the finals. This guy showing he's made for big moments.
Now, here's George. Clarkson outside. Pass to Hendricks. Launches a 3. Count it. And he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Siakam finds McConnell. Back to Siakam. Over Hendricks. Siakam's shot is off. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves.
Mercy, mercy me. You know, when Markkanen's in this deep, he should be dunking it every time. I like to see him use his size like that.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. .136 left to play here in the fourth. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Here's McConnell. And yes, it's good. Jazz leading by 7. Outside, George. Now the dish to Clarkson. And stolen by Siakam.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
Here's Toppin. Add another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
Here's Clarkson. From down in the low post, it goes. Clarkson's got 31.
You know, the defense was there, but Clarkson fearless inside.
Siakam kicks to Toppin. Driving the lane. He hits the first one, and that trims the lead to 6. And both free throws good for Toppin.
Boy, did they need those free throws to go down. They're definitely within striking distance.
And he commits the intentional foul. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Deep two from Clarkson. The rebound by Turner. And so it's Indiana with it. It's a 5-point game. Siakam. And that'll be Indiana as it goes out of bounds. Pacers retain possession. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Talk about coming up clutch. You know Mathurin is feeling it right now. He got to be feeling it.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so they foul intentionally. And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaking.
Absolutely the player they want on the line right now. Jordan Clarkson, a great free throw shooter.
That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so it's McConnell with it. They'll bring it up for Indiana, and they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
And the Pacers call time here. They're trailing by 5. 20 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Trying to stay alive, they've got to work quickly.
Yeah, they're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass to not waste too much time at all.
And that's an intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
Yeah, showing off a really smooth stroke there, and that will add to their lead.
Timeout called the Pacers. They're down by 7. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Outside, George. Out left to the wing. So we see the Jazz get the win here. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Laurie. Strong start for the team. How did you keep that momentum going throughout the game?
Yeah, I mean, we've had leads before this season that we blew, so we had that mindset that even if we're up, we're still going to keep pushing, so that's what we did.
You kept the pedal to the metal, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Jordan Clarkson.